I am the ageless maiden of Ugumba village, filled with beauty and life. My destiny is to rule with the king of Ugumba village. But then, conspiracy gave reasons for my agelessness. Destiny can only be delayed, but must be fulfilled. This is my story.
It is believed you came from the sun, yet you're not seasonal like its origin. Why?
You are royalty, yet you are not king. Why?
Well, like my fathers, my time shall come.
And what is important to me is this smile on your face.
Amen.
My prince. I brought abuzu for you. I prepared it myself. Oh. I know you will like it.
Oh. And as usual.
Every heir to the throne of Ugumba is not known for wasting food when he has loyal subjects.
Mother. Mother, you speak in the words of my fathers. Can you please bring your words to my understanding?
Why did you not tell the palace maids that your maiden from the dreamland has fed you as always? Look, your food is untouched.
Mother, the morning star of Ugumba, the only woman that wears the fragrance of my fathers. Is my sin not pardonable?
Until you learn how to keep your soul together with your body.
As your majesty pleases.
Adema, your food is getting cold.
Yes, I have to get to it.
It's your favorite. Enjoy it.
I can see that.
Abacha. Enjoy your food, son.
Yes, mother. Where are we headed?
My prince, just trust me. Come with me, okay? We're here, my prince. My prince.
Yes.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Okay, all right. They're closed.
Open it.
Ene. Oh. Ene. How does it feel to only serve me your meal?
Fulfilling and a privilege, my prince.
Ene. This is priceless.
And it is deserving of a crown prince after my own heart.
And yet, Ene, you wouldn't let me know where this pure heart on two legs abides.
Because it is forbidden for a crown prince of Mbanabo to visit a maiden that he is not betrothed to.
How come I never took notice of this?
Your Majesty.
Yeah. This is the 7th time she's calling me a crown prince of Mbanabo. What does this maiden want from me? Everything about her speaks life. But then far from my eyes to behold, Ene, what have you with me? What have you with me?
The timing of the gods has always been perfect. How it pleases them to dwell in purity. They bring nothing else but peace to the soul.
Anuka, concerning what my son seeks, what do the gods say?
The maiden in his dreams is from Umbanabo.
Father, I wish to go in search of her.
Why?
Because I believe she has something for me. I mean, she can't just appear in my dreams repeatedly for nothing.
My lord, Obi Okoli may be right.
Mbanabo. Mbanabo is a distant kingdom.
Your Majesty, what could have deprived the Iroko of Ugumba peace? What is it that troubles you? The lion of this great kingdom to have called us back.
Obi Okoli, the crown prince of Ugumba, intends to find a maiden. The maiden that's been appearing repeatedly in his dreams. Anuka was here previously. And he told me that the maiden is from Mbanabo.
Your Majesty, it is said that curiosity kills the cat. Curiosity bears the cat too. I hope this will not be a mistake that may affect us tomorrow.
Ichie, suppose this is a right step in the right direction.
A maiden in his dreams. Do the gods approve Obi Okoli's crave for a maiden in Mbanabo?
Trupapa trupam. Trupapa trupam. Trupapa trupam. Trupapa trupam. Ngwere magoro mada. 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 He shall go to fulfill his destiny. Go! Trupapa trupam.
What destiny is he talking about?
My prince. What is it? I suggest we rest here. The night is becoming deeper and darker. Eminika, I think you have a point. That's very thoughtful of you. But you see, I have 7 days to accomplish this mission. My prince, a dead man has nothing to do with the future. Not to talk of whatever lies ahead of him. And what is that supposed to mean? Your Majesty, we are obviously in the middle of thick forest of Ndachara. What if we get hurt by a wild animal? Think of what becomes of King Igwe, Queen Afoma, and the future of Ugumba Kingdom.
Your Majesty, our primary duty to Ugumba Kingdom is to protect the life of the Crown Prince of Ugumba, even with our lives. Your Majesty, Emenike is right.
Alright then, fine. Fine, please just make fire. Okay, I think I'm cold. Okay, get something and make fire. I'm cold. Let's get up a bit. Let's find some firewood. Hold on. This must be the tree Anoka spoke about.
Yes, my prince.
Welcome to Mbanabo, Prince Obi Okoli.
Are you a seer?
Who am I to behold the charming prince of Ugumba? The year to be a great king in a great kingdom. Your reign has been destined to bring serenity in the history of Ugumba.
Who are you? Go after her.
My king, your face renders distress. What bothers you?
I wish to be left alone.
My king, I do not mean to question your order, but my heart won't let me watch you this way.
Let not your heart be troubled, my priceless jewel. For I will protect you and the entire Ugumba people.
What's going on? What's going on?
Get back. Get this thing off my face. Can you get this thing off my face?
My friend, if you're for peace, talk responsibly. Otherwise, get back in pieces.
You heard him very
And
well.
I say keep quiet.
I need to see your prince.
Better.
Peaceful. You let my baby. Ene, what are you doing here with him?
No one interrupts my meeting with Ene. Who are you to cross that path?
Why means nothing to you except for the fact that I'm here to take my bride. Guards! Where's the highness?
One more move, I'll slaughter you like
It is very sad as I watch us being wiped out gradually by this deadly ailment, season after season. The gods have refused to give answers to the cry of ours. For how many years are we going to suffer this way? Why do the gods not hearken to our prayers, not hearken to our pleas, not hearken to our cries? Why all this? Why?
My prince. My prince, calm down.
He must be insane to have intruded.
The young man I saw there seems to me like a prince.
How did you know he's a prince?
His beats, they are of royalty. I saw it clearly.
And he decided to come straight to where we are?
That is what I don't understand. I don't know what brought him to Mbanabo. Then again, it could be a mistake. Prince was right. How did he get to know my name? Someone I have never set eyes on, except the stories we were told about them. So how did he get to know me and even know my name?
I trust you will come back to me, my beloved.
Who sent you? Who sent you to Mbanabo to wreck me? Are you also deaf?
Watch your mouth, young lady. You do not speak in that manner to the crown prince of Ugumba Kingdom.
Does it look like I care about the crown prince of your village? I ask you again, who sent you and how did you know my name?
Now it is dawn on me, they were all dreams.
What are you talking about?
Ene, you repeatedly appeared in my dreams with so much love and affection. You served me your meal, fruits and other delicacies. I was never in love except in the dreamland. The love grew from strength to strength, to the extent that I barely ate my mother's food, because I always get filled with the food she gave me in the dreams.
Hold on. Are you saying the maiden in your dream is the same person as me?
She called herself Ene, and they say she came from the sun.
But I am not from the sun. And that's why you are in Mbanabo.
One day, she served me yam porridge and bushmeat. I demanded to know where she lives, but no, she ran away. She ran away. And I consulted Anuka, the eyes and mouthpiece of the gods. And he told me that the maiden in my dreamland is from Mbanabo.
I heard everything he said.
Crazy. What do we do?
First, I must unbind him. But he has to return to his people. Obi Okoli has no place in Mbanabo.
There is darkness all over Ugumba village as we speak now, followed by unknown ailments that kills them gradually.
Ekema, you talk as if you're the only person in this village who doesn't know that Ugumba suffers this every season. As for me, Amechara and Amelu are where I will now be buying my palm wine. Though Ugumba are known for the best palm wine.
Oh, as for me, I think they are cursed. Yes.
They are what?
They are cursed because during our childhood, we never recorded such in our village. We never.
Well, if their gods can choose to be silent, who am I to question them?
I really feel for them. What a village. I thank the gods of our land for protecting us.
I hope you're not trying to use this to eat this cashew. Yeah? Or is this what I'm going to eat for dinner?
No.
So what will you prepare for me?
Upaka and abacha.
No.
What
I don't know.
Who are you?
I'm a friend you don't want to know.
A friend? How are you my friend? Have we met?
You are just an orphan. Why don't you worry less about life instead of getting involved in something that could kill you?
What are you talking about? Where is he? I thought he said we should meet here. Lizzie, where are you? Where is my prince? I have searched everywhere for him, but there is no sight of him.
We have a message from him.
Please tell me all is well with my prince.
He is fine. Only that he said he wants to be left alone for now. He said he will come for you in due time.
I don't understand.
One is not meant to understand all that happens in one's life.
And who in the God's name are you? Greetings, Your Majesty.
Greetings to you too, Ene. Who is after you?
Please, I want to see Arinze.
You sound worried. What is it? Ene, you can talk to me.
My princess, I doubt if you would understand.
Well, that depends on how well or bad you explain it.
Please, can you ask your maid to stay behind.
Can you hear yourself right now?
You just justified my curiosity. Obviously, you won't understand.
But you haven't explained anything. Ene, a prince.
Yes, my princess.
What have my eyes beheld? He is so handsome.
My princess, I thought you were more concerned about his release.
Of course I am.
My princess, where are you going to? My princess!
Greetings to you, my prince. I know you may not know me, but I've heard a lot about you. You are Prince Obi Okoli, the crown prince of Ugumba.
And who are you?
I am Princess Nkiru. Arinze is my brother, the crown prince of Mbanabo. You look hungry and unkept. Let me get you something to eat. I will talk to my brother immediately about your release. Please bear with me.
My princess, what were you doing back there?
Can't you see I'm in love with Prince Obi Okoli?
You are a princess and shouldn't be caught flirting around a man the way you were flirting around him back there.
Obi Okoli is not just a man. He's a prince.
And what are you? My princess, you surprise me.
And don't worry about me. Let me handle this, okay?
I am afraid you are blinded by love.
I wonder what could trigger such desperation from a princess, my prince.
Far from it, Emenike. That maiden is obviously in love.
But she barely know you. Or have you both met before?
None that I can remember. But you heard her. She has heard a lot about me.
Probably her brother, the prince, might have told them about his sudden prisoners. And she decided to intervene.
How many the girls are watching? We shall see.
I made it clear that I wanted to be left alone.
And watch a fellow crown prince suffer like a commoner.
That has got nothing to do with you.
Of course, I know. But of what benefit will his captivity be to you? Ene has told me everything. And she's deeply concerned about your sudden silence.
I do not trust that young man, Obi Okoli.
I know, Arinze. But please, do not let sentiments cloud your judgment. You are keeping a kingdom still, I beg of you.
My prince, we have 2 days left to leave Mbanabo, according to the chief priest, Anuka. My prince, what do we do? Because we can't fold our arms and watch things get worse by the day.
I suggest we let go of you, Your Majesty, while we stay here.
No. No king or prince of Ugumba has ever been recorded of cowardice. If this will bring my end, so be it. The gods are aware of this day, and if it will bring my end, I am ready to embrace it. I would rather watch you both leave than to leave you behind.
No, my prince. It can't leave you here.
Yes.
Have you ever wondered why you were created?
You again. Make your words clear.
I brought you food. You must be hungry.
You both can eat, I can manage.
My prince, for how long do we continue like this here? Your father and the entire Ugumba kingdom will be worried.
I mean, you can leave that to bother me. You both can eat.
Emenike, I know that you are not hungry. Let me eat this one while you wait for the next one that she will bring.
Dozie, I am very hungry. But my main concern is the prince.
You both should stop this and just eat.
Thank you, my prince. Thank you, my prince.
My friend, I made this specially for you. It is from my heart.
Thank you, Your Majesty. It looks nice, but my hands are tied. I'm not hungry, I'm worried about my people.
But only a strong man worries about tomorrow. Eat something, please.
Yes, my prince. She is very correct. Eat something.
He rejected my food and ate Nkiru's food. How could you, Obi Okoli? It hurts me to see you in pains. I wish I could take it away. How hard it feels to make up right what was wrong long time ago.
My princess, please, what is Abinze saying about Obi Okoli?
Well, he's still adamant about it. But on a second thought, I think it's a good thing. So that we can get acquainted with each other.
While in the cage.
So?
My princess, I suggest you think things through. Because this is not what Obi Okoli needs now. If truly you care about him.
But he took my food. That means he likes me too.
You served him food. My princess.
Why is it that you do not want to tell me who you are? This land is not known for shelter to strangers. Not in this manner of yours.
My prince, that was rude.
I appreciate your kind gesture ever since we came to Mbanabo land. But I am a crown prince from a great land, and there are things I cannot condone.
It might interest you to know that I don't like to see you in this cage.
Then go and call the prince of your land to do the needful.
Emenike, that's enough.
The prince of my land was meant to rule with me, but he chose to suffer like a commoner.
Then go and tell your prince before he elopes with another maiden.
Take my food from me, and I'll be all right.
I do not know who you are, and as such I cannot take anything from you.
Who I am will ruin everything for us, Obi Okoli. The time for you to take responsibility of your destiny is now. We are meant to be together. Else, the entire Ugumba village will be wiped out before you know it. The seasonal plague is just the beginning of your land's doom.
Haven't you done enough? Can't you make things easy for your prince?
It was meant to be love until Okamaka ruined everything for Olisa, who I was betrothed to.
What has that got to do with Prince Obi Okoli?
Where is Oloma, your sister?
Mother, greetings. She should be in her hut.
And your brother, Olisa?
Of course, he should be with his betrothed.
You, go to Oloma's hut. Tell her to see me immediately.
Yes, my queen.
Now leave.
What is wrong with you? Have you lost your manners? Huh?
Mother, the queen of this great land demands your presence now.
I've heard you. I want you to leave. I mean now.
She would love you to come with me.
Disappear from my presence from this moment. Don't dare me to do what we will all regret.
I rather dare you than to disobey my mother, the great queen of this kingdom.
How dare you? Huh? You dare me? Huh?
My prince, you should go with her. I can wait for you if you want me to.
Mother, you know that my coronation is very much close by.
Exactly why I want you to call off the marriage.
But mother, why will I do that? You know she's betrothed to me.
She's a breed of a sourceless bait. Yes. They manipulated us to get Iroma betrothed to you. Son, you must not see her or get close to her any longer.
Daughter of a witch, stay away from my brother, or you have the entire Ugumba to contend with.
Don't speak to me like that, Oloma. I won't allow you insult me before your mates.
Look at her.
Iroma! Wait. Get no mountain. Hear me out, please.
You wouldn't go against your mother to be with me, do you?
Iroma, it's not like that. Wait now, it's not what you think. Iroma!
Mother.
Mama, my child.
Tell me it's a lie.
It is true, my child.
How come I didn't know but they found out?
My child, jealousy and envy has eaten deep into the heart of the queen. Before the death of our king, he suffered an unknown disease that later claimed his life. And Anuka knew that was beyond him and also my sorcery.
You could heal the king.
But they refused me of doing so. And the great king died.
But they said his ancestors were angry with him for something best known to them.
Lies, my child. Lies. I doubt if the king will ever forgive.
Where are the jealousy and envy coming from?
Because Anuka knew how our kindred are blessed, and you being betrothed to Olisa. So he bought over the hearts of the queen with lies because he wants to push his daughter into the royal home.
Mother, you should speak since you know the truth.
My child, there are some wars one must not fight and must not win.
Maneka.
one of us is about to join our ancestors. Who could that be?
No. No. It can't be possible. A woman that squalls to urinate. No. Not when I am still the mouthpiece of the gods. She and that her useless daughter must give way for me to be in charge. Trupom, ngwere magoro mada. Kulu mili ngomeli o. Kulu mi... Maneka, we shall see. Kulu mili ngomeli o. Kulu mili ngomeli o. Kulu mili ngomeli o. No! No!
Let the next person I see be Anoka.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Do not return if he does not come with you. Now leave.
Yes, Your Majesty.
He must explain to me why he kept me waiting for long when he knew Igwe's condition.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Where is your father? The queen demands his presence at the palace now.
My father is meditating as we speak. I'm afraid you have to wait.
What?
Please, you have to wait. He's meditating.
Your Majesty, please forgive me for the lateness. It was never intentional.
Anoka, my husband, the Igwe, is tired. Can't you see? So tell me the outcome of your journey and your so-called meditations.
Trupom. Only the gods can handle it.
Then why are you the chief priest?
It is heavy, Your Majesty.
Anoka, there is nothing too heavy for the gods to do. Except there's something you are not telling me. So speak. Anoka, I command you to speak now.
Trupom. Kulu mili ngomili. Mmiri bụ ndụ azụ, bụrụkwa ndụdụ gandụ n'ime ndụ mmadụ. Igwe suffers a strange element, best known to the gods. If not from the gods, let them take care of him. Since you already know that the gods can do all things. Trupom trupom. Kulu mili wamili. Mmili bụ ndụ azụ. Kulu mili wamili. Mmili bụ ndụ azụ. Bụrụkwa ndụdụ gandụ n'ime ndụ mmadụ. Gwere magoro mada.
Anuka, what are these on your face? And how did you get here?
What are they, Maneka?
Anuka, lies, envy and greed. How could you allow this to eat you up? And how did you get here, Anuka?
Trupom. Maneka, how dare you talk to me like that? You know I could get you banished from this land.
Anuka, do your worst. Yes. And it can never change the fact that I can cure the Igwe.
Can you prove it? What do you know? No one will believe you. I have the family of Igwe under my control. Even the desperate queen cannot believe you.
Of course, Anuka. You know I know you before now. And let me warn you, if anything happens to the Igwe, you shall bear the consequences.
Trupom. Ngwere magoro mada. Trupom. Ngwere magoro mada. Ngwere magoro mada. Ngwere magoro mada.
You don't have to stop me. Please. I need to see the queen.
Please. The queen doesn't want to see anyone.
You need to understand me here.
I said the queen doesn't want to see anyone.
Look, I must see the queen. It's important. Please. I am sure the queen will want to hear me out. Because Igwe's life is involved. Yes.
Hey, come here.
Greetings, my princess.
What was that noise all about?
The young man says he wants to see the queen.
How stupid you can be. A commoner? Someone from nowhere says he wants to see the queen, and you are telling me? Are you stupid? Can you imagine? I'm sure he's one of those feeding the queen with lies against my brother's betrothed.
Forgive me, my princess, but he said that Igwe...
The Igwe did what? Are you not aware that my father is down and cannot hold any counsel to solve any dispute now? Now get out of my sight. Leave! Can you imagine? A stranger? This is how they will bring in strangers into my father's palace, all in the name of Ugumba people.
She needs to understand me.
The princess doesn't want you to see the queen.
Let me talk to her. She needs to understand me. I need to make her understand. Please.
I said the princess doesn't want you to see the queen. Leave.
Why is
Leave
that?
now.
Okay, can I at least make her out of...
What are you still doing here?
Greetings, my princess.
Get out of this place. I said get out! Get out!
I want...
Get out! Idiot! Get lost! Let me ever see you in this palace.
Greetings.
Greetings too. Are you looking for someone?
I am just coming from the palace. Please, save our Igwe. He does not deserve the pains he's going through. Please.
I believe you don't know what you are talking about.
I do. I overheard you and Anuka some hours ago. Please, you need to do the needful, despite his influence. Please. Okay, convince them. I believe you can do this. Ugumba will forever remember you for saving our Igwe. Please.
And you think they would have believed you?
Why not? I overheard everything.
Go back to whatever you were doing before you heard this. It is a lost battle.
Just like that?
Who does not know about Anuka's evil manipulations over the royal household?
No wonder the princess walked me out without hearing from me. I should have known this.
Anuka's evil intentions are unfolding. Not even you can stop him. But what he has forgotten is that if the Igwe dies, death, old age shall be very far from him. He shall beg for death and old age And they will remain adamant until destiny takes its course.
Father! Father! Is everything alright with the queen?
Why not?
Then how come the palace guard barged in on us like that?
Obianuju,
Yes, Father.
do you have any problem with that?
No, not entirely. I only wish to know. What is happening?
You have nothing to worry about. Everything is under control.
Okay, Odimma Papa. Let me fetch you your food then.
There is no cause for alarm.
My princess, something in me tells me you should have listened to that young man yesterday.
How do you mean?
I don't know, but I keep having these feelings that you should have listened to him. I'm sorry, my princess. Sorry.
Sorry for yourself. Anyways, the deed has been done. Tell me about something else.
My princess, I would like when we get to the stream.
Greetings.
Please, my princess, you can't trade this part.
Why?
There is a dead body lying before the stream.
I don't understand.
I saw it myself. Yes, they said he was found dead this early morning.
Take me there.
Please don't.
Take me there.
Please, my princess.
I said, take me there. I want to see him. Let's go.
Dead body. Hey!
Greetings, my princess.
What was that noise all about?
The young man says he wants to see the queen.
How stupid you can be. A commoner? Someone from nowhere says he wants to see the queen, and you are telling me? Are you stupid? Can you imagine? I'm sure he's one of those feeding the queen with lies against my brother's betrothed.
Forgive me, my princess, but he said that the Igwe...
The Igwe did what? Are you not aware that my father is down and cannot hold any counsel to solve any dispute now? Now get out of my sight. Leave! Can you imagine? A stranger? This is how they will bring in strangers into my father's palace, all in the name of Ugumba people.
You need to understand me.
The princess doesn't want you to see the queen.
Let me talk to her. She needs to understand me. I need to make her understand. Please.
I said the princess doesn't want you to see the queen. Leave.
Why
Leave now.
Okay, can I at least let her hold on?
What are you still doing here? Get out of this place. I said get out! Get out!
I want...
Get out! Idiot! Get lost! Fool. Let me never see you in this palace. Is this not the same young man at the palace yesterday?
My princess, I told you I kept having this feeling that you should have listened to him.
My princess, do you know him?
Not really. But he... Never mind. This is strange.
My princess, please, can I go now? I need to leave.
Mother, I shouldn't have walked him out like that.
But my princess, did anyone tell you what happened to him?
Because knows how to take care of that which belongs to them.
And how do you mean, Anuka?
What do you expect from a life of a drunkard, if not ruin?
No, but he didn't look like one when he came here.
My princess, you will not understand. My queen, may I speak with you in private?
Don't forget that Iroma, her daughter, is the prince betrothed.
It does not matter. The most important thing is that we remove the bad egg as soon as we can. It will be too late for us to allow the witch worm her way into the hearts of the people of Ugumba.
She dies not. If this is true, she will have the entire Ugumba people to contend with.
Now what happens to me?
Ihuama, You are a child of the sun. And you will understand someday. But as of that marriage, it will crash before your own very eyes. And the darkness that will befall the land of Ugumba, that you must hear after our departure.
Mother.
It is okay, my child. It is okay.
Mother! Mother! How can you do this to me? How can you do this to my beloved? This is not right and you know it!
Because I know it. We will not live with a witch in this kingdom. They will be banished tonight and their hearts burnt down.
Ah, mother! You must be callous!
Watch your tongue, son. Get ready to marry Obianuju, the only daughter of Anuka, the chief priest.
You slapped me. Mother!
Mother! Must we leave?
Yes, my child. We must leave now, before the night fall. I see conspiracy. They will visit this night to burn down our hut. We must leave.
The only son that I know will come for me.
My child, this is fate and we must leave, and now.
My world will lose its light if I don't find you, Roma. My heart may not beat again when you hold the rhythm. You are meant to rule this great kingdom with me. The dreams we shared seem to be slipping away. Come back to me, Roma. Come back to me, Roma. I am willing to fight for our love. This fire could consume me, Roma.
We have to keep moving. Because Ukamaka and Anuka will never stop until they bring us down. Do you understand? So we have to keep moving.
Mother, if this is fate, then we should embrace it.
My child, the future of Ugumba land lies in your hands. And faith shall protect and keep you safe until the right time comes. Oh, Biko. Oh, you have to keep moving, my child. Nwa.
No.
Ngwa. Jeba nwa.
My queen, they are nowhere to be found.
Did you get to Ndiachara?
Yes, Your Majesty.
They had better remain missing or dead for the rest of their lives. You may leave. So they know the consequences if one Neka and her daughter Iroma ever show up in this kingdom.
What about the prince, Olisa? What becomes of him now, considering the coronation?
Your suggestion earlier was a very brilliant one.
Trupom.
He marries Obianuju.
Trupom. Ngwere magoro mwada. Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. I shall make you run mad if you deny me this golden opportunity of testing royalty.
Father, this is not fair. I will not marry the prince. I won't. This is not fair.
Life is not fair too.
Why me? Why me, Father? Why me? There are many other beautiful maidens in this kingdom. Why me? I do not love the prince. I will not marry the prince.
Okamaka will explain better when you are made the queen of Ugumba land.
Father, convince me that you do not have a hand in this. Else, count me out. I will not marry the prince.
Obianuju, you are still a child. You know nothing about the journey of life.
Father, I will not marry the prince. I will not. I will not.
Then Prince Olisa got married to Obianuju, who died a night after their wedding. When he became king of Ugumba, as prophecy has it, he got married again and gave birth to a son that became King Egwatu of Ugumba Kingdom.
Name. I shall not witness this, but I will always guide you. No man from Ugumba village shall set his eyes on you until the time comes. You shall forever remain ageless. And Fanuka, he shall die any day he sets his eyes on you. As for the prince, he shall search and find you in this land of Umbanab.
Mother, this is the 7th day you took a walk out of this hut. You are yet to return. I am scared and lonely. Does that mean your mother never died? On that fateful day after casting the spell, she left the hut and never returned. But did she tell you she will return? No, but she promised to always be with me. Do you think I will ever see my mother again?
I don't know. But I know it is high time you answer the call of a great kingdom that awaits you. The people of Ugumba are suffering from the crime of 2 wicked and selfish souls. And it is time for a new beginning.
Prince Obi Okoli, I do not want to attract the wrath of the gods upon my people by shedding the royal blood of my land. So I advise you return to your people. You have no place in Mbanabo. And please, I beg you in the name of the gods, stay away from my pride. A royal banquet has been set for you and your guards. Eat, enjoy and pass the night. At sunset tomorrow, we will escort you back to the boundary of our land.
Prince Arinze, why do you speak as though you've gained me as an enemy?
Not really. So?
Well, let's make history together.
So, how do you intend to find your dreamland woman?
Food for thoughts.
It's actually thinking.
My princess, you do not look so bright. What bothers you?
And they tell me it's all a lie. Tell me that I am dreaming. Tell me I'm not going to lose in this quest.
I don't understand. Tell you what? What quest are you talking about, my princess?
The quest of Obi Okoli loving me back. Tell me it's all a lie that he's not leaving this land with a mystery maiden.
My princess, I tried making you see things the way they are, but you were blinded by love. It was fate that brought Prince Obi Okoli to this land, and we cannot reverse it.
Then why can't fate be fair to me as well? Ever since Izuna, my betrothed, died in the war that almost wiped us away, love has never been fair to me. I can't even love and be loved back.
na mụ na gị bụ ofu.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'll be right back.
Ugwumba bịara mba na-abọ, bịa kene jide m, bịa kene jide m, na mụ na gị bụ ofu. Anyanwụ ụtụtụ, ugwumba bịara mba na-abọ, bịa kene jide m, bịa kene jide m, na mụ na gị bụ ofu.
Ene was the only one who sang that song to my hearing. How come your voice sounds just like hers? Listen, you don't deserve the tears you shed, knowing how clean and pure your heart is. What troubles you, my friend?
Thank you.
Your smile is so beautiful. And I've always seen you alone. Can I be your friend?
You deserve more than a friend from me.
And how sure are you about that?
I am the maiden you see in Ene. I am Iroma, your father told you about.
Son,
Father,
you should remember this, and it will guide you. Before my late father, King Olisa joined his ancestors, he told me that fate will join one crown prince with Iroma. Son, you should be careful with the maiden in your dreamland.
Okay, Father. Iroma.
Igwe, it was supposed to last for 14 days, but this is the 7th.
Yes. This must be a sign of something yet to be known. I'll have to speak to Anoka for him to intercede on our behalf to the gods. Come on.
I was meant to rule with king of my land, but he chooses to suffer like a commoner. Please take my food from me, and I will be alright.
Trupokpo trupom. Trupokpo trupom.
Father. Son. Father, mother. Son. Mother.
Greetings, my king. Come back home.
Thank you, mother.
Thank you.
Thank
Miss you too. Good to see you.
Yes, mother. Father. I am back. Yes.
Indeed, my life lies at your feet, Iromi. Please forgive me. The royal home of Ugumba. I've wronged the gods and humanity.
Right. Anuka. Anuka, what's all this? What did you do?
Out of my jealousy, envy and greed towards Waneka, King Iruka died. Because she's the only one who could heal his strange ailment. I went further to manipulate Queen Okamaka and Oloma to banish Waneka from Ugumba. Yes. 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 So that Iroma will be deprived of her betrothed. Yes. No. No. It can't be possible. A woman that squalls to urinate. No. Not when I am still the mouthpiece of the gods. She and that her useless daughter must give way for me to be in charge. Trupom trupom, ngwere magoro mada. Kulu mili ngomeli. Kulu mi, Maneka, we shall see. Kulu mili ngomeli. Kulu mili ngomeli. Kulu mili ngomeli. No! No! Your Majesty, please forgive me for the lateness. It was never intentional.
Anuka, my husband, the Igwe, is tired. Can't you see? So tell me the outcome of your journey and your so-called meditations.
Trupom. Only the gods can handle it.
Then why are you the chief priest?
It is heavy, Your Majesty.
Anuka, there is nothing too heavy for the gods to do. Except there's something you are not telling me. So speak. Anuka, I command you to speak now.
Trupom. Igwe suffers a strange ailment, best known to the gods. If not from the gods, let them take care of him. Since you already know that the gods can do all things. Trupom. Your Majesty,
I got a message from the gods. They said in no account should the prince, your son, get married to Iroma. She's a witch. And if that happens, they will remain barren forever. And you stand a chance of losing the throne.
Eye of the gods. What shall we do? The coronation is at hand. And the prince must take a wife before the coronation.
My queen, if I should suggest, why not my daughter, Obianuju?
Your daughter?
Yes. There is no time. Think about it.
Anuka, what are these on your face? And how did you get here?
What are they, Maneka?
Anuka, lies, envy and greed. How could you allow this to eat you up? And how did you get here, Anuka?
Maneka, how dare you talk to me like that? You know I could get you banished from this land.
Anuka, do your worst. Yes. And it can never change the fact that I can cure the Igwe.
Can you prove it? What do you know? No one will believe you. I have the family of Igwe under my control. Even the desperate queen cannot believe you.
Of course, Anuka. You know I know you before now. And let me warn you, if anything happens to the Igwe, you shall bear the consequences.
Trupom. Igwe magoro mada. Trupom. Igwe magoro mada. Igwe magoro mada. Igwe magoro.
Don't forget that Iroma, her daughter, is the prince betrothed.
It does not matter. The most important thing is that we remove the bad egg as soon as we can. it will be too late for us to allow the witch worm her way into the hearts of the people of Ugumba. Your Majesty, they can't say that. Are you sure they searched very well?
Anuka, these men vowed to guide this kingdom with their lives. So they know the consequences if Waneka and her daughter Iroma ever show up in this kingdom.
What about the prince, Olisa? What becomes of him now, considering the coronation?
Your suggestion earlier was a very brilliant one.
Trupom.
He marries Obianuju.
Trupom. Ngwere magoro mwada. Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. I shall make you run mad if you deny me this golden opportunity of tasting royalty.
Father, this is not fair. I will not marry the prince. I won't. This is not fair.
Life is not fair too.
Why me? Why me, Father? Why me? There are many other beautiful maidens in this kingdom. Why me? I do not love the prince. I will not marry the prince.
Okamaka will explain better when you are made the queen of Ugumba land.
Father, convince me that you do not have a hand in this. Else, count me out. I will not marry the prince.
Obianuju, you are still a child. You know nothing about the journey of life.
Father, I will not marry the prince. I will not. I will not.
After Olise married my daughter, Obianuju, she died the same night of her wedding and coronation. So I couldn't bear the bitterness. I killed Okamaka. Yes, I killed. Since then, darkness and strange ailments claiming the life of the people befell the land of Ugumba.
Anoka. Oh. Anoka, you brought on us. You brought on Ugumba. You brought on Ugumba kingdom. All this calamity, Anoka. All this calamity.
Even the gods deny me death when I call for it. But you deserve to die. You deserve to die. My life lies in the feet of the child of the sun. You know, I.
See if he's dead.
Check.
Destiny can only be delayed, but must be fulfilled. This has been my story.